Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be sitting down, we're just going to have a little chit chat, and I'm also going to be walking you through my most worn fragrances this year. So these are really the fragrances that I continue to reach for time and time again. I will kind of go through them, tell why, explain the situation when I would wear them. I will wear a fragrance over and over and over again until I get sick of it, and then I have to stop wearing it for a while, and eventually later on I will discover it again. We have hundreds of fragrances in our house. Most of them though, I will say, are men's, just because my other channel is for men. Our fragrance channel, most of the videos were geared towards men, so that's kind of what we have the most of, but I do have a good amount of fragrances myself, and these are the ones that I wore the most this year. And I'll kind of go through those and explain a little bit more about them. So first, I want to start with the most affordable, which honestly, it's really a body spray. It's a perfume mist, they are calling it. This is the Brazilian Crush number 68. It is Brazilian jasmine and pink dragon fruit. Now, this is one that I only wear when I'm going to the gym. I don't like wearing heavy fragrances when I go to the gym. I find it to be a bit nauseating and distracting. I also think it's kind of rude to the people around you if you douse yourself in fragrance, just because it can be a little bit overwhelming, especially when, you're out of breath, you're breathing heavy. The last thing I want to be doing is inhaling a heavy niche scent at the gym. This is very light, refreshing. It just smells fruity and clean. Is the longevity on this great? No, but I don't wear it for that reason. I just wear it as I'm going to the gym and I don't want to smell bad, but I also don't want to smell like the girl who was choking everyone out at the gym. Okay, I had to kind of switch up my set a little bit here, so my apologies for that. The next one that I wore so much that now I honestly, again, being honest here, I'm a little bit sick of it. This is Xerjoff Herba Pura. This one is very fruity, very tropical, a great summer scent, but the only thing about it is that this is a beast mode fragrance. The longevity is insane. The projection is insane. Honestly, one spray is all you need. It is that strong. This one has Sicilian orange, bergamot, lemon. It's very fruity, but the base notes are white musk, Madagascar vanilla, and amber. Again, I really like this one, but I think it's one that you don't want to wear all the time or you will get sick of it, because that's definitely where I'm at with this fragrance at the moment. I haven't worn it in a while. Again, I really only wear this during the summer. It's fruity, but it's not that true tropical of like a coconut or a beachy type of vibe. But I think the fruit really makes it feel like a summer scent, and this is not one that I would wear in the fall or the winter, especially living here in Cleveland, Ohio. Next up, we have a little cutie here from Penhaligon's. This is the favorite. First of all, can we admire the bottle? Because that is just the cutest thing I've ever seen. I think that Penhaligon's just blows it out of the park with their packaging. It's adorable, it's feminine, it's cute, it's one that I love to look at sitting on my shelf. And again, this is one that I don't necessarily think is mass appealing. I don't think it's one that everyone will like. If you're going to get this one, I would recommend getting a sample of it, just to give you a little bit more information about the scent. Violet, freesia, orange, mimosa, iris. It is very floral. If you're someone who does not like florals, you will probably not like this. Base notes for this one are musk, ambroxan, and sandalwood. And I do smell that sandalwood come out a little bit more as it's been sitting on your skin. I don't like the way this one smells initially as much as I like it once it's dried down. Honestly, initial attraction to this one was the bottle, but I've grown to love this as I've worn it a little bit more. If I want to smell feminine, if I want to smell dainty, if I want to smell like a true lady, this is the one that I like to wear. It's classy, it's elegant, it smells like a rich person. So if you like to smell like that, you might like this one. But again, very classy, very elegant. I think Penhaligon's, it's kind of a common theme with their fragrances, which I really like. Fragrance is one of those things that really evokes feeling, and it kind of allows you to step into, not a character, I don't want, to try to make it seem like we're cosplaying here, but I do think that this one really does smell like elegance and like a true lady. If you like to smell feminine and you really like the floral type of fragrances, then you probably will like this one. I think I like this one because of the musk and the sandalwood. I don't know that I would like it much if it didn't have those two notes. So that is Penhaligon's The Favorite. Next up here is my wedding day fragrance. And this, at the moment, is probably my all-time favorite scent. partially because I wore it on my wedding day, and now every time I smell it, it's just so incredibly special to me. But also because I adored this fragrance before I wore it on my wedding day, so much so that I wore it on my wedding day. I guess I should tell you the name of the fragrance. This is Flores Bergamoto di Positano, and it smells like exactly that. It smells like the Italian coast. This one has bergamot, orange, a bit of sea notes. But what I like about this one is that it also has some sweeter elements that really tie in this creamy type of citrus. So this also has vanilla and amber in it, which again really add a creaminess to the more citrusy type of notes that are in this fragrance. And it's something that I really like about it, because I'm not really one to go for super citrusy scents. I think I always like something to have a little bit of sweetness to it. So the vanilla and the amber really give it a little something that I think really rounds out the scent and makes it one that I am just obsessed with. There are so many scents from them that could be true signature scents that you're not going to smell a ton of on other people, which I really like. So if you want to smell like an elegant, classy woman who is on vacation in Positano, this is the one. Maybe I am crazy, but this is not one that I see on really any lists online. I personally have never seen it in a video, and maybe I'm just watching the wrong videos, but this one is Parfum de Marly Meloria. So the top notes for this one are red berries, raspberries, and a lemon essence. And that is definitely what you smell right out of the bottle, like holding it here to my nose. Then we have rose, ylang ylang, and jasmine tea in the middle notes. Beautiful. I really love this one, especially on the dry down. Base notes for this one are vanilla, musk, and cedarwood. I don't know if you're noticing a pattern with a lot of my fragrances, but I do typically gravitate towards the vanillas, the musky, any type of wood. I really enjoy those type of scents. So that's why I love the dry down so much on this one. But again, I do like that fruitiness in the beginning. That's a bit different than other fruity fragrances that I have. I do really enjoy the raspberry, the black currant, red berry. I mean, that is kind of the more prominent thing that you smell right off of the beginning. So again, a fruity, floral, feminine scent. We're noticing a pattern here. That's typically what I gravitate towards. So love this one. There are so many wonderful Parfum de Marly scents. If you are not on the Delina hype train and you want to try something else, maybe give this one a shot. Again, if you really like the fruity, floral, feminine type of scents. And the last one here is one that you have probably seen 1.5 million times before, and that is MFK's Baccarat Rouge 540. Now, I know people have mixed feelings about this one. I know a lot of people say that it's overhyped. I don't know everyone else's experience with Baccarat Rouge 540, but my experience has been that I have never received more compliments than I do when I wear this scent, from men, from women, from my husband. So again, I know that people say this is overhyped. I know that there are 1 million dupes online for this one now, but I truly think this is one of the safest fragrances. And actually, there are people who hate it, so maybe I shouldn't even say that. Maybe this is one that smells different on different people, but I really don't smell this a lot. Again, I live in Cleveland, Ohio, so that's definitely something to take into consideration. It's so versatile. This is one that I personally think can be worn all year long, and you'll never feel out of place. You could wear this to an event, you could wear this to the grocery store. I really think the options for this one are endless, which I personally have not experienced with a ton of other fragrances. I think that is part of the allure with Baccarat Rouge 540. It smells amazing, obviously. The notes in this one just make it an incredibly versatile scent. Saffron, jasmine, that resin and cedar in here. Again, very woodsy, a bit spicy. I really don't think there's anything else to say. I love this one. Fragrance is one of those things that is so subjective. It's so individual and personal. And I know that there are people out there who hate this. So again, maybe that's not for you. If you are someone who hates it, you want my opinion, I think it's fantastic. I don't think it's overhyped. And it's funny to me how controversial an opinion about a fragrance can be, but this is one that I see people they either love it online or they hate it, or they're being a contrarian and they rip it to absolute shreds. Again, this is my versatile, all year round. My husband loves it. I love it. And truly, what more could you ask for than that? So guys, those are my most worn fragrances this year. I know that it wasn't a lot because, again, as I mentioned, I'm one of those people who finds a scent and I wear it over and over and over until I'm sick of it. I'm sure in a few months I will have a new group of fragrances. Maybe some of these will carry on, but we're entering the fall and winter months So I will probably gravitate more towards the gourmands and you know, the fall winter fragrances. So if you want to see a video about that, I can absolutely do it. Let me know down below what other type of content you would like to see from me, what fragrance videos you want to see. Just let me know and I'll be happy to do it. So as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.